What's up, you guys? My name is Karina, and this is a different type of video because I got a request to kind of walk through how to sell on Mercari. I remember when I first thought about it, I just thought it was complicated. I didn't understand how to do shipping, all of that. It was a little too much for me. But it's such a great place to sell your half-used products you don't want anymore, products that are older that some people might want, and to buy discontinued scents. So if you're ever curious on how to actually sell your stuff on Mercari, I will walk you through that right now. And as always, I will leave my Invite Mercari link down below if you're ever looking to buy something and want to get some money off. You get something, I get something, win-win. But yeah, let's just get started. Alright guys, so say I have these three, I've gone through my collection and I don't want these anymore. Okay, so then I would quick tip, you can have multiple listings. Like for example, I will put this as one listing, a bundle of 3 of them, just because sometimes people will ask you to bundle anyway to save on shipping. So I will usually post an entire bundle and each one individually. So first thing I will do is I will take a picture of it. And I like to put this rug in the background just because it's pink, it's pretty, so it attracts more attention. And for any girly girl that's looking for, body mists, just make it look pretty. But if it's used, you might want to show them exactly how much is used, or you can just write it in the description. Usually I just write it in the description. If they want more pictures, they can message me. But yeah, so I will just take a picture and I will show you what I do with it. So at this point I have the picture, and I'm going to edit it a little bit just to make it look nice. So I'm going to start by cropping it a little bit just to make it a nice square. For some reason that just looks nicer to me, so I will straighten it if I need to and just kind of make it a nice even square. At this point I will go to Effects and click on Vivid. I really like Vivid. It's a little obnoxious, but I think it makes things really eye-catching. And then I will go from Auto to Exposure to Brilliance, and in Brilliance I will increase that a little bit just because it looks really pretty, but honestly you can do whatever you want, whatever makes you think the picture looks nice. So at this point we go on Mercari and you see there's a home button, your likes, and then there's a sell button. So under sell you will see where you can list an item, so you'll just click that. So at this point, most likely it will just show you the pictures that you've used before or gotten from your camera roll. You may have to click where it says recent and go into camera roll and pick other pictures. You do have to give your phone permission to use your camera pictures, whatever else. That's just pretty standard for every app. And then you just click on the pictures that you want to use. Now at this point there's going to be a few things to fill out. So the first one is the title, where you just want to put in what you are actually selling. Then you will want to move to the description and just put a few things in there. First one, you really want to put in something exciting about it. If it is a hard to find mist, if it is retired, you want to put that in because that gets people excited. You want to also list the items and put on any information about them, whether they're damaged in any way, how much has been used, if you just sprayed it a few times, what percentage of it is left, so on and so forth. You also may want to add, ask me any questions if you have any, let me know if you want more pictures, just so you seem more personable and people will more likely be willing to message you and be curious about your item if they feel there's an actual person behind the post. You also want to mention if you're open to bundles or anything like that. At this point you may want to add up to 3 hashtags. I usually just do Bath & Body Works. Pick the brand, it may suggest one, so you just pick whatever it is. And then for model, well, if you have more than one, you just click other, so that's what I usually do. And then whatever condition it's in. At this point you scroll down to delivery, and I usually put buyer pays for delivery. You can pay for it yourself and say that you will pay for it and then increase the price to account for it, and it'll say free shipping, and sometimes that will attract more people. It's really whatever works best for you, but I usually have the buyer pay. Mercari will suggest some kind of shipping. It's not always accurate, so make sure to click on it first. Now at this point it's going to ask you how much does the item weigh, and let me show you how I figure that out. First things first, you do need to have a scale, but I'll try to help you if you do not have one. So I just have my food scale here, I have some products to weigh, and I have a box and maybe just some wrapping, bubble wrap, just to see kind of the average weight. So on my scale, I will turn it on and I will make sure it's set to pounds. So at this point, I will put any kind of box that you have. This could be an old box that you got from Amazon, from a shipment, really anything. If you do need to buy a box, I mean, it's a possibility, but usually most people just have something laying around. And I will weigh this, and it's at 0.249. And I'm going to add the products to it. Now, if you do not have a scale at all, I will kind of give you, maybe this will help if I just put one item at a time and you can see about how much it weighs. So if I were to put one Bath & Body Works body spray with a box, we're at 0.813. Now I'll throw in some wrapping paper, you never know, and we're still at 0.8. So one Bath & Body Works item is usually up to 1 pound. Now I add 2, and it should be somewhere around that amount, 1.3. I add 3 of them, we're at 1.9. So I think 3 is the absolute max to say up to 2 pounds. If I add a 4th one, we are officially at 2.4. So hopefully that gives you a rounded estimate of how much things will weigh. Now just for fun, you guys, this is a regular scale, so I'm going to weigh myself, right? And it says 135 even. Now let me pick up the box that we just weighed. This was 2.4 pounds. So if I weigh myself with it, excuse me scale, okay. I'm at 137.2. So that's 2.2 pounds added. So that is another way that you can do it, just weigh before and after. Now at this point, we're back at our weight amount. So let me show you. If I do 1 pound, looks like the cheapest is $4.99 from USPS. And it is your choice which one you choose. If I do 2 pounds, it looks like it is going to be $11. And there's obviously cheaper options as well. And then if I do 3 pounds, it looks like the pricing is very similar to 2 pounds. So that is why people bundle sometimes, because they save on shipping costs by getting another item that you offer. Now measuring your item is completely optional. I don't really do it, but just for fun, I put in different measurements, and it looks like the USPS amount is still the same, but the other ones might have gotten up by $1, but it's optional for a reason. I never do it. All you need to do is put in the weight of the package. You are all set with that. You just click done and it'll lead you to this screen. Now at this point you want to sell your item. So it will give you items like yours, how much they sell for. It gives you kind of color-coded whether something will sell faster or slower, but they also don't know that you're selling a bundle if you're selling a bundle, so it could be worth more. So I usually just put in my own price and kind of ignore the other ones, but you can always look up how much people are selling similar items for. Now here it will calculate how much you will actually make. There is a selling fee, there is a processing fee, so out of $25 looks like I would make $21.47. So make sure to be aware of how much you're actually going to make off the item. So if you look down here, you'll see an area that says Smart Pricing. Now I never use this, but let me walk you through it. So let's look up what is Smart Pricing. So it looks like you can set a price, and that is just your listing price, okay? Now they will gradually just adjust your price and notify likers as the price drops, just based on the demand and so on and so forth. I like personally being in control of that, so I don't really enable that myself. So at this point you are all done and you just get to click list. And now if you go into your listings, you will find the one that you just put up. Now under your listing, you will see hearts for people that saved your item, and then you have little eyeballs for how many people have actually viewed the item, so you can keep track of that. And then here is the option to promote. So the first option is to reduce the price, and then they will boost your listing and notify people that have liked your item. And I'll show you what that looks like in a second. And then you can offer to likers. So you see those hearts, however many people liked it, you can offer them a special price just for them, and that will go to them as well. Now if I make my way to my notifications, you will see the first one that I have is that an item got marked down. So that is the way a notification will show up if you promote it by lowering the price. Now if you specifically want to offer likers a reduced price and only them, this is what it's going to look like. It'll give an actual offer that someone can counter or they can accept. Now once your item sells, you will have a notification and you will have 3 days to get it to a post office, UPS, wherever you are bringing the package, whatever shipping method you chose. And when you go to the completed sale, you will see a little place that says print label. When you click on it, it'll give you the label and you can send it to your email, whatever else you need, you can print it. And at this point, all you have to do is tape it on the box and send it away. And I like to wrap my boxes as pretty as possible. I put some stickers on. A lot of people put in a nice note that says thank you for your purchase, just little things like that to make it more personable. And you will have to rate the buyer and they will have to rate you to complete the sale, so keep that in mind. You will not get your money until all of that is complete, and then it is just going to stay as your kind of money on Mercari that you can use towards other things, or you can cash out. You can cash out quickly and they will take a percentage out, or you can do the up to 5 business days, but it'll take a while to get your money, but they will not take anything out. I will also mention that it is your job to say you shipped the item as soon as you drop it off. You just let them know that you shipped it, and then the rest they will keep track of. That is everything. If there's something I didn't touch on that you're curious about, do not hesitate to leave a comment and let me know. Alright you guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully that was helpful. If there's anything else that you guys want to know, just ask the questions down below and I'll get to them right away as quickly as possible. So yeah, hope you enjoyed and I'll see you next time.